McLaren appoints a former Microsoft marketing manager as its director of esports. Tencent announces record-breaking quarterly results, and Riot Games will build a new LCK broadcasting studio in South Korea. This is your TEO Monday Morning Briefing. Hey everyone, this is Graham Ashton bringing you the biggest esports business news from last week. While the last 7 days in esports have been a bit quiet, there have been some interesting developments, most notably from McLaren, who have appointed Ben Payne as the company's first ever director of esports. Ben, who comes aboard after a tenure at Microsoft, will oversee the growth and development of McLaren's esports strategy, including all aspects of its world's fastest gamer program. Riot Games has announced that it will open a brand new studio for the League of Legends Champions Korea competition in 2018. Riot will film and broadcast the games for the first time, following the example of the EU and NA LCS. Riot Games confirmed that it will continue to work with OGN, who currently produce and show the broadcasts, as well as Spot TV, another South Korean TV channel who also broadcast matches from the LCK. There was some very good news for the owner of Riot Games, Tencent Holdings. The Chinese technology giant has reported a 61% growth in revenues compared to last year. These sales were driven mostly by PC and mobile games, most notably the unprecedented success of Honor of Kings, a mobile MOBA game that currently has over 200 million registered users. British game retailer Game Digital announced its end-of-year results, reporting a pre-tax loss of £10 million. However, its esports and event division has seen significant growth of 116.4%, having become the company's major focus over the last few years. In partnership news, San Miguel has entered the esports space by sponsoring Spanish team organization Heretics. Partnerships between teams and breweries like this are actually quite rare in esports, due to entities such as Riot Games having very strict rules when it comes to promoting alcohol or gambling. Speaking of, if you're at all connected to the gaming media, you're probably quite aware of the loot box controversy currently surrounding Star Wars Battlefront 2. Well, it just gets worse for EA Games. The publisher, alongside Blizzard Entertainment, are currently being investigated by the Belgian Gaming Commission to see if the loot boxes in Battlefront 2 and Overwatch could be considered a form of gambling. Both companies will be fined several €100,000 if the Commission agrees that their randomized, reward-based DLC is nothing more than a game of chance. And considering how widespread these loot box-style revenue systems are in the esports industry, it could have wide-reaching effects. Anyway, that's all for this week. If you want to keep up to date with the latest esports business news, you can find daily news and features on our website, esportsobserver.com. You can also follow us on social media using the names above. We'll see you next week.